When you know or you feel that someone is doing something wrong, especially something that is harming someone else, someone smaller, someone weaker, someone dependent, their own children in this case, what do? Because of course, if you speak up, you run the risk of them saying, forget it, you can't see your grandchildren again. But on the other hand, if you don't speak up, you run the risk of being an accomplice to them being hurt. I'm always in favor of speaking up. But there's a way of doing it that isn't from a perspective of I'm right and you're wrong. Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita speaks about tapas of speech, right speech, as that which is true, but also that which is kind and beneficial. So you're going to have to figure out the right way and the right time. Maybe when your son has grabbed your grandson on the arm, maybe that's not the right time to say something. At the moment, your son's adrenaline is pumping. He's angry. Maybe in that moment, if you say something, all it's going to do is trigger more anger at you and more anger at your grandson. Now, obviously, if he were severely harming them, you intervene at all costs. Obviously, we never permit abuse for any reason. But if you're speaking about something that's kind of on that border of he grabs their arm, something that chances are shouldn't be done, but that also chances are in that very exact moment isn't going to cause that much harm, you may, no matter how difficult it is, you may want to wait until a time when he's calm to talk to him. But better yet, do it before. So you've seen him grabbing the arms already. You don't need to wait for it to happen again. Don't wait until there's a situation where you don't want to intervene at exactly that moment. And your grandson again is subjected to that violence to his arm. Rather than that, talk to him now. At a time when he's calm, peaceful, talk to him. See whether there's aspects about his life, aspects about child rearing that are especially stressful for him. Maybe some advice you could give. Maybe some assistance you could give from when you were a parent. I mean, you're still a parent, obviously, but when you were parenting a small child. And you could do it gently, and you could do it kindly, and you could do it without accusing. There are all sorts of ways of giving advice and assistance that doesn't make someone feel like you're blaming them or criticizing them. So that's what I would suggest. Definitely speak up. I'm always in favor of speaking up. But choose your time wisely and choose your words wisely. And remember that your ultimate goal is not about convincing your son or your son-in-law that you're right, he's wrong. But your ultimate goal is the safety, the protection, the love that your grandson receives. And so you may be a little bit more humble, a little bit more gentle, a little bit more euphemistic than you otherwise would be. All in the service of creating a safe, loving, kind, gentle environment for your grandson to be raised in. And this goes, by the way, for whether it's your grandson you're protecting, whether it's the son of friends of yours, whether it's a niece or a nephew. If you're intervening in someone else's life because you feel like they are harming or could harm someone else, keep in mind the ultimate goal, which is protecting the other person. Not about being the smart one, not about being the best one, not about making the person feel bad or guilty, but about creating an environment of love, of kindness, of nonviolence, of compassion. And so humility and understanding and kindness and wise semantics goes a very long way.